Hello everyone, this is Wanda. My channel is Suzanne Sky 1, and I used to be active on YouTube several years ago, but I don't know, I just sort of drifted away from it. But I'm trying to restart my channel now, and so that was quite a few years ago, so I guess I should give you an update maybe. Okay, I'm a wife, a mother, a grandmother, a stay-at-home wife. I stay very busy around the house and yard, and well, honestly, more busy on hobbies and interests than I am on housekeeping, but I try. So anyway, before, I think one of my main interests when I was recording before was about journaling. Well, I still journal, but not very often. This is my current, I guess I would call it my main journal. It's more like a traditional journal, but with decorations or whatever. But to show you how behind I've gotten, I started this January 1st, 2019, and now my last entry was yesterday, July 18th, 1923. So the pages have gotten fewer and farther between, and here's one, mostly pictures. But I would like to get back to it, but I just am busy elsewhere, I guess you'd say. So here's one from a band booster fundraiser that the school in our town was selling. So I went and got us each a brown bag lunch. Sound you hear, two of the dogs are in the house, Travis and Minnie, and Travis is trying to convince Minnie to get down off the couch and wrestle, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. So, Travis, hush. So, this is about the only journal that I have with me and keep going sporadically. But I also do junk journaling. No, you can't get up here. Junk journaling and what other kinds of journaling? Gosh, I can't even remember. It's been so long. Oh, a commonplace book. That was the last one I started, but I've abandoned it practically now. An art journal, junk journal, commonplace, and regular journals. But so now I guess what I mostly am just starting to be interested in again is crochet, and I'm not good at it. I don't do anything fancy or difficult. I just do easy things. Right now I'm trying to do enough granny squares to make myself a cardigan sweater of sorts, and that was in case anyone saw the little short clip I did yesterday. It was just of my crocheting efforts so far. So here they are. This will there. Anyway, just I haven't got that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. Well, it's gonna be a long time before I get a cardigan made. Hopefully I'll finish it and get it done. But it's July, so I've got time to get it done. And what else am I doing? I'm reading still, and in my journals I keep a list of books I read for each year. Where's the one for 23? Here it is. Books I've read in 2023. Right here. And as you can see, so far I've only read 13. But I guess that's not too bad. And also, what keeps me busy is ferrying my youngest granddaughter around to the library a lot in the next town. They have activities for them, and they're doing a lot of interesting things, and she loves it. So I do that, and then my daughter-in-law and I started a little free library here in our town. And so I'm really interested in putting books in and seeing some of them taken and putting more in, and then people donate books. The thing is, you're supposed to, leave a book, take a book, or take a book, leave a book, so that it stays sort of full, which, so we've had some of that, and you know, it's really interesting to me, and we try to keep books in there that other people like. We, of course, pass along ours if we're through with them. I get a lot of my books from the library, so those just get passed right back to the library when I'm done, the public library. And I am so out of practice on doing YouTube videos that dogs are threatening to knock over the camera, but I guess not. Okay, so I was really big into gardening before too, and I would love to be again, but in some ways I'm just not able to do it, to keep up with it, to do the hard work. And the last time or two I've tried it, it's been real spotty about the produce. It's just not, you know, things just get, they just die, or last year I planted 2 big pots. I thought if I put them in pots it would be easier, maybe, and keep them on the porch instead of out in the yard in the ground. And planted 2 Cherokee purple heirloom pots of tomatoes. Well, they produced, between the 2 of them, they grew. They were, you know, big old stalks and everything, but only 2 tomatoes, and they were about the size of, you know, that. And they just went bad before they could even be turned completely red. So they were just, it wasn't working. So that was kind of discouraging. This year, what did I plant? Well, the phlox in the big raised bed, they replanted themselves last year, and I was really glad about that. The zinnias didn't replant themselves, though, and I missed them. And we had some wild sunflowers come up, which they always do, and they usually get mowed down unless I'm there to stop it. And and I tried to leave at least one stand of the wild sunflowers. They're native to Texas, and the flowers themselves are not huge like you see the traditional ones, but they're pretty big, and they're tall. It's like a lot of blooms on one stalk, because the stalks go out and each has a flower on it, and they were beautiful. And the little patch of them that got saved this year was right by the porch and windows. Well, they were tall, and my husband complained a lot about they were taking up too much room, blocking the windows, other things. Well, anyway, they stayed there until they started dying from the heat, because South Texas, it's really hot, you know, in the summer, and it's usually pretty warm, or, you know, passable for comfort year-round. What else has been going on? Well, our bird feeders, I keep, let's see, right now, 1, 2, 3, only 3 bird feeders. And 2 of them are right outside my window off the porch. So I see a lot of birds. Lately it's been mostly red-winged blackbirds, cardinals, and sparrows, and what else? White-winged doves and ring-necked turtle doves. Occasional mockingbird. That's about it. Sometimes we have the more rare birds, which I really like. Painted buntings are beautiful, and when you see one of those, you think, oh my gosh, what is that? I mean, it's just unbelievable. They're bright red, yellow, and blue, and but they're very shy, so we don't see them very often at all. And what else? Some other little bird lately, and I'll have to look it up again because I forget the names of the ones that are not here that often. But it's gray. It's smaller than a sparrow, and has a yellow belly. And those, we've had several of them. I don't know if they're passing through or if they're native here. We have bluebirds, or we did. I haven't seen any this year, but we've had bluebirds out in the back towards the brush, because there's more protection and they don't like to be seen either. So we've got those. And well, I guess that's about it for an introduction. Anyway, I'm going to try to be more faithful about making videos this time around, and so I hope to see you again maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. So I'll see you. Bye, and thanks for watching.